Stop scrolling, because this is not by accident. You were meant to hear this today. Heaven has a message for you, and it's going to touch your heart in ways you didn't expect. You've been carrying a weight inside of you, a silent ache that no one else fully understands. Maybe it's the loss of someone you love, maybe it's your mother, maybe it's another soul so precious to you, and sometimes, in the quiet of the night, you find yourself wishing you could hear their voice again. But listen carefully, love never dies. That bond, that connection, that deep thread that tied your heart to theirs, it is still alive. Heaven wants you to know, the love of your mother, the love of those you've lost, is still surrounding you, still protecting you, still guiding you. Right now, heaven is whispering into your soul, you are not alone. You have never been forgotten. And you are stronger than you realize. Every tear you cried, God has seen it. Every prayer you prayed, heaven has heard it. And even in the moments when you felt abandoned, you were being carried. Child of God, the pain you've endured will not be wasted. The grief you've walked through will not break you, it will transform you. Your loved ones in heaven want you to live, to smile again, to carry forward with courage. They are proud of you. They see the battles you fight in silence, and they are cheering you on. God's angels surround you right now. The heaviness you feel, the emptiness that tries to creep in, it is being replaced with peace. That ache in your chest is being filled with light. And though your heart misses them, know this truth, they are safe. They are at peace. And one day, you will see them again. But until that day comes, heaven wants you to live fully. To love deeply. To embrace the moments you have now, because that's how you honor their memory. That's how you keep their love alive within you. This is not the end of your story. God still has more for you. More joy. More blessings. More reasons to wake up with hope. So take this message today as a confirmation, you are loved. You are guided. You are never, ever walking alone. Breathe in, let go of the heaviness, and receive the comfort heaven is pouring into your heart right now. If you feel this word touching your spirit, type Amen in the comments as a declaration of faith. Folded hands, and if you want to stand with God's word and help spread this message to more people who need hope, give a super thanks right now. Red heart, don't click away yet, because this is only the beginning. God is not done with you. Heaven is smiling over you, and this moment is proof that divine love never leaves you. 1818 is the number of blessings and abundance. God says, wealth in spirit, health, love, and provision is being released into your life. You've sown seeds in tears, now you will reap in joy. Do not doubt, I am filling your cup until it overflows. This is your season of more than enough. When you see 1919, heaven is saying, you are coming to the end of a hard cycle, and a new door is opening. God says, Let go of the pain of yesterday, because I am leading you into joy tomorrow. What is ahead will be better than what is behind. Trust me, and walk into your new beginning. 2020 is divine vision. God says, I am giving you clarity. The fog is lifting. The confusion is clearing. You will see people for who they truly are. You will see doors you didn't notice before. I am sharpening your spiritual vision so you can walk with wisdom. This is your season of clear sight. 2121 means heaven is aligning partnerships and divine connections. God says, I am sending people into your life who will lift you higher. I am removing those who drain you and replacing them with those who bless you. Relationships that are from me will not bring confusion, but peace. Trust my hand in your connections. 2222, when 2222 shows up, it is a reminder that patience produces fruit. God says, you may not see the harvest yet, but the seeds are growing. Do not give up before the breakthrough. Trust my timing, because when it comes, it will be more than you imagined. Stay faithful, because your blessing is guaranteed. 2323 is a divine call to trust your inner guidance. God says, the Spirit within you is my voice. Follow the peace, not the pressure. Listen to the still, small whisper, it will never mislead you. Do not ignore the nudges, for they are heaven's instructions. I am guiding you step by step. 2424 means you are being divinely protected. God says, I am placing a hedge around you and your family. Danger may form, but it will not reach you. Plots may rise, but they will not succeed. Rest knowing that you are hidden under my wings, and nothing can touch what I have blessed. 2525, when you see 2525, it means breakthroughs are coming through unexpected doors. God says, I will surprise you. I will use people you least expect. I will turn situations you thought were over into miracles. Expect the unexpected, because I move in ways that will amaze you. 2626 is a reminder of provision. God says, I will supply all your needs. Do not stress over bills, health, or lack. I am Jehovah Jireh, your provider. Keep your faith, because your blessing is already on its way. What looks empty now will soon overflow. 2727 means spiritual growth. God says, I am calling you higher. Leave behind what distracts you and walk deeper with me. I will give you wisdom, I will reveal mysteries, I will strengthen your faith. You are not meant to stay where you are, I am elevating you spiritually. 2828 is a sign of new opportunities. God says, I am placing before you doors that no man can shut. Walk boldly, because what is ahead will change your story. Do not fear the unknown, I am already there. Take the step, and I will meet you with favor. 2929 means preparation for a new mission. God says, I am preparing you for something bigger than yourself. You have been tested, but now you will be trusted with greater purpose. Do not shrink back, step forward, because I will equip you with everything you need. 3030 is heaven's reminder that miracles are closer than you think. God says, you may not see it yet, but I am arranging things in your favor. Your midnight is turning into morning. Your sorrow is turning into joy. Your prayer is turning into testimony. Stay expectant, the miracle is almost here. There is a holy stirring within you right now. It is not just a feeling, not just a fleeting thought, it is a shift in your very spirit. The old energy that once kept you bound is dissolving. The heavy weight that once pressed against your heart is lifting. You are standing in the threshold of something entirely new, and though it may feel unfamiliar, it carries the fragrance of destiny. Every fiber of your being knows you were made for this, even if your mind is still trying to catch up with your spirit. Awakening is not always loud. Sometimes it comes softly, like the breaking of dawn after a long night. One moment, the world feels dim and uncertain, the next, the horizon glows with light you cannot ignore. That is what is happening in you. You are seeing what you could not see before. You are understanding what once confused you. You are feeling drawn toward people, places, and opportunities that align with your higher calling. It is as if a veil has been lifted, and you are no longer stumbling in the dark, you are walking in revelation. Yes, it may feel disorienting at times. You may look around and realize that certain things no longer resonate. Old habits may fall away. Old dreams may lose their shine. Old relationships may fade. This is not loss, it is alignment. The angels are repositioning your life to match your new frequency. The pieces that don't belong on your path cannot stay, no matter how tightly you hold them. Release is part of rebirth. To cling to what is leaving is to delay what is coming. But as you surrender, you make room for miracles, for the kind of blessings that could not have entered your life until now. Understand this truth. When you awaken, you do not only awaken for yourself, you awaken for the world. Every gift within you was placed there not only to bless your life but to bless others. You carry words someone needs to hear. You carry healing someone is praying for. You carry inspiration that will lift someone from despair. You carry light that will guide someone out of darkness. This is why you cannot go back to sleep. This is why you cannot stay in the shadows. Your awakening is not only about your transformation, it is about your impact. You may feel unqualified, unsure, even unworthy. But know this, your worth was never up for debate. Before you took your first breath, heaven declared your value. Before you faced your first trial, your purpose was sealed. Before you endured your first heartbreak, your destiny was written. The circumstances of life may have made you question it, but the truth has never changed. You are chosen, you are called, you are anointed for something far greater than what you have known. Look at the signs around you. The synchronicities, the numbers, the repeated messages, the divine alignments, these are not coincidences. They are confirmations. They are the angels whispering, yes, this is your path. Yes, this is your time. Yes, we are with you. Do not dismiss them as chance. They are love letters from heaven, reminders that you are guided moment by moment. There will be days when fear tries to convince you that you are walking alone. There will be nights when doubt tries to whisper that you are mistaken. But listen carefully, because in those very moments, the gentle voice of your spirit will rise above the noise. It will remind you that you are held. It will remind you that you are protected. It will remind you that you are moving in the right direction. And if you quiet yourself long enough, you will feel the presence of your angels wrapping around you like a cloak of peace. Every great journey begins with a single step, and you have already taken it. You said yes to your awakening. You chose to listen instead of ignore. You opened your heart instead of closing it. That yes has changed everything. It has activated doors you cannot yet see. It has attracted opportunities that are already making their way to you. It has aligned your life with blessings that cannot be withheld any longer. Do not underestimate the power of your yes. It was the turning point heaven was waiting for. And now, the unfolding begins. You will notice divine acceleration. Where once things seemed slow, they will suddenly move quickly. Where once you felt delayed, you will feel propelled. Where once you struggled to push doors open, they will swing wide with ease. This is the rhythm of destiny. What once felt impossible will now feel natural, because you are aligned with divine flow. But even as things accelerate, remain anchored. Do not lose sight of the source. Do not get distracted by the noise of comparison or the temptation to rush ahead of divine timing. Your awakening is not a race, it is a sacred journey. Every step has purpose. Every moment has meaning. Every pause has intention. Trust it all. Trust that nothing is wasted. Trust that even when things feel quiet, movement is happening in the unseen. Your future is not something to fear, it is something to embrace. For your future is not empty, it is overflowing. It is overflowing with answered prayers, with unexpected blessings, with love that heals and restores, with opportunities that honor your gifts, with abundance that meets every need, with peace that surpasses understanding. And all of it is being prepared for you right now. Do not be afraid to dream again. Do not be afraid to hope again. Do not be afraid to love again. The pain of the past is not an indicator of the future. What hurt you before will not hurt you again, because you are no longer who you were before. You are stronger, wiser, and more attuned to the guidance of your angels. You have been prepared for this. And what is coming is far greater than anything you left behind. So rise each day with expectation. Speak life over yourself. Affirm what you know to be true. I am chosen. I am guided. I am protected. I am aligned. I am ready. These words are not empty, they are declarations that shift energy, that call forth what has already been written for you. Speak them with conviction, and watch as your reality begins to mirror your faith. The angels are rejoicing even now, because they see what is ahead for you. They see doors you cannot yet see. They see blessings already with your name written on them. They see healing flooding your life in ways you once thought impossible. They see love, joy, peace, abundance, and divine fulfillment wrapping around your future. And their message to you is simple: trust. Surrender. Believe. Walk forward. This is not the end of your story, it is the most beautiful beginning. The awakening you are experiencing now will continue to expand, and with it, your entire life will transform. The person you are becoming will inspire not just you, but everyone around you. And years from now, you will look back on this season not with sorrow, but with gratitude, because it was here that you discovered who you truly are. You are not just awakening. You are rising. You are not just moving in a new direction, you are stepping into destiny. And nothing can stop what heaven has started within you. The awakening you are living through is not something small, it is a sacred turning point. Think of it as the breaking of new dawn. For a long time, you have walked through nights of uncertainty, where shadows seemed louder than the promises of light. You may have questioned if the dawn would ever arrive. But here it is, spilling across the horizon of your life, unstoppable and radiant. And you, beloved soul, are standing in the glow of a new day. This new path is not meant to resemble the old one. You cannot compare where you are going to where you have been, because the destination is higher, brighter, and fuller than anything you've known before. Your spirit feels the difference. That is why you cannot settle anymore. That is why you can't ignore the tug in your heart. That is why you feel restless when you try to fit into places or roles that no longer match your vibration. Your higher calling is pulling you forward, insisting that you rise into all that you were created to be. You are walking through a sacred doorway that cannot be closed. The awakening you are experiencing is not random. It is heaven's reminder that you were born with a purpose too great to ignore. Everything you have faced, every valley you have crossed, every tear that has watered the soil of your soul, has been preparing you for this moment of becoming. You are no longer who you used to be, and you are not yet who you are destined to fully become. You are in the holy in-between, where the old self is shedding and the new self is rising. When your soul awakens, you begin to see that life is not just about survival or routine, it is about alignment. Alignment with your Creator, alignment with truth, alignment with love. You may feel pulled in ways you cannot explain. You may feel a stirring in your spirit that tells you the life you have known is too small for the destiny you carry. That stirring is divine. That unrest is the whisper of heaven, urging you to rise, urging you to walk forward, urging you to stop shrinking into the spaces you have outgrown. Your path is unique, and you will notice that not everyone around you understands it. Awakening often comes with solitude, because you are being called to hear the voice of God above the noise of the world. But don't mistake solitude for abandonment. You are never abandoned. The angels walk with you, protecting you, whispering guidance into your heart, aligning your steps even when you feel uncertain. Every challenge that tried to break you was secretly building you. The heartbreak that made you question your worth was carving out space for a deeper love. The betrayal that cut so deeply was the fire that refined your discernment. The setbacks that delayed your plans were the divine pauses that protected your destiny. Nothing has been wasted. Nothing you have gone through will be in vain. Everything has been woven into the masterpiece of who you are becoming. Your awakening is a call to trust the unseen. You may not yet see the full picture of where this path is leading you, but your spirit already knows. That is why you feel drawn to keep moving, even when logic tells you to stay still. That is why your inner compass won't let you settle for less. That is why, even when you are tired, something inside of you whispers, "Keep going." There's more. There is a higher calling on your life, and it will not leave you alone until you answer it. That calling is not about fame or recognition, it is about impact. You were born to bring light into dark places. You were born to carry wisdom into spaces that are thirsty for truth. You were born to be a vessel of love, hope, and transformation. And while the world may try to distract you, the divine is gently but persistently nudging you back to the path that was written for you long before you even took your first breath. You are stepping into a new direction, and as you do, doors will begin to open that were once locked. People who are meant for your next chapter will appear. Opportunities aligned with your purpose will flow to you naturally. The resources you need will manifest at the right time. And above all, you will feel a peace that cannot be shaken, because you will know deep within that you are exactly where you are meant to be. So trust your gut. That inner voice, that quiet wisdom, that nudge in your spirit, it is divine guidance. The more you honor it, the clearer it becomes. Do not doubt yourself. Do not shrink your vision to fit into places that no longer honor your soul. Walk boldly into the new path being laid before you. It may not look like the plans you once made, but it will feel like home to your spirit. The awakening you are experiencing is your confirmation, You are chosen for something greater. You are not here by accident. Your life has meaning. Your journey has purpose. And this is only the beginning of the most powerful chapter of your story. There is a sacred shift happening in your life right now, even if you can't fully see it with your physical eyes. What you are going through is not an ending, it is a transformation. You are awakening to truths you didn't know you carried, and the light inside you is breaking through the old limitations that once kept you bound. This awakening is not something you chose lightly, it chose you, because your soul is ready for more. You may notice that the things that once satisfied you no longer do. The conversations that once filled your time now feel shallow. The spaces where you used to find comfort now feel too small. This is the natural sign of growth. The universe will not allow you to stay in places that cannot hold your expansion. The uneasiness you feel is not a punishment, it is a gentle push, a holy redirection, showing you that your spirit is made for greater things. Do not resist this change. Do not fear the unknown. Every great journey begins with a step into unfamiliar ground. Think back on the moments in your life when you were afraid to move forward, yet once you did, you discovered blessings you never imagined. This moment is no different. You are stepping into a divine unfolding, and your willingness to trust is the key that unlocks the next level of your destiny. The angels are walking with you, aligning your steps, sending you signs, guiding you through dreams, numbers, synchronicities, and sudden inner knowings. Pay attention to the whispers, they are not coincidences, they are confirmations. When you see repeating signs, when you feel a tug in your spirit, when you hear a message that feels like it was meant just for you, it is heaven reminding you, you are not alone, and you are on the right path. This awakening is calling you to release the old. You cannot carry outdated versions of yourself into the future that is being prepared for you. You cannot hold on to every person, every attachment, every fear, and expect to rise freely. Some connections were only meant to teach you, not to travel with you. Some chapters were only meant to prepare you, not to define you. The higher you rise, the lighter you must become. Letting go is not loss, it is alignment. Your higher calling is not something outside of you, it is already within you, waiting to be expressed. You don't have to strive to become it, you simply have to awaken to it. That's why your gut, your intuition, your inner voice keeps urging you forward. That wisdom is not separate from you, it is you, the deepest part of you, in union with the divine. Trust it. It will never lead you astray. Every challenge you are overcoming now is refining your strength. Every doubt you silence is sharpening your faith. Every fear you confront is unlocking new courage. What once seemed impossible is becoming possible, because you are no longer operating from fear, you are operating from truth. And truth always sets you free. The new path ahead of you will not look like the one you once planned, but it will feel more aligned, more alive, more fulfilling. You will meet people who speak the language of your soul. You will find opportunities that feel like they were written just for you. You will experience moments that make you realize everything you went through was worth it. The pain, the confusion, the delays, they were all part of the preparation for the glory that is unfolding now. So keep moving forward. Keep listening within. Keep choosing faith over fear. Your awakening is not just for you, it is for everyone who will be touched by your light, your love, and your purpose. As you rise, you give others permission to rise. As you heal, you become a vessel of healing. As you awaken, you help awaken the world around you. This is your moment. This is your calling. This is your new beginning. The angels are cheering for you, heaven is standing with you, and your soul is guiding you every step of the way. Walk boldly into the unknown, because the unknown is where miracles live. There comes a point in every soul's journey where the old world feels too small, too limiting, too confined to carry the greatness inside. You are standing at that threshold now. It feels as though everything familiar is being shaken, yet this shaking is not meant to destroy you, it is meant to awaken you. What once felt like stability is dissolving, because stability rooted in limitation can no longer serve the divine expansion of your soul. Your awakening is not an accident. It is not random. It is not a mistake. It is divinely orchestrated. Long before you entered this moment, heaven already knew you would arrive here. Long before you felt the call, the path was prepared. This is why you feel a stirring in your spirit that you cannot explain. It is the echo of eternity, reminding you that you are more than what you have been through. You are more than the labels placed upon you. You are more than the fears that tried to silence you. You are a vessel of divine light, and you are being called into your purpose. And yes, awakening is not always gentle. Sometimes it begins with loss. Sometimes it begins with heartbreak. Sometimes it begins with a sudden shift that uproots everything you thought was certain. But do not mistake disruption for destruction. What feels like an ending is simply a clearing. The universe cannot plant new seeds in soil that is already overcrowded. Your life is being pruned so that it can bloom. Every tear you've cried has watered the soil of your future. Every trial you've endured has prepared the ground for harvest. When you look back, you will see that nothing was wasted. Every challenge built resilience. Every delay taught patience. Every detour carried hidden lessons. Even the pain that broke you was reshaping you into someone stronger, someone wiser, someone ready to carry the weight of your calling. You are not behind. You are not forgotten. You are not overlooked. You are exactly where you are meant to be for the awakening that is unfolding. The angels are closer now than ever. They are whispering guidance through your intuition. They are sending reassurance through signs and synchronicities. They are standing guard, ensuring that no weapon formed against you will prosper. Even when you feel alone, you are surrounded by heavenly protection. You are being shielded from what is not meant for you and guided toward what is. Trust this. Even closed doors are divine blessings, because they prevent you from settling for less than what you deserve. And here is what you must remember: awakening is not about becoming someone new, it is about remembering who you already are. You are rediscovering the wisdom, the strength, the creativity, the love, the light that has always been within you. This is why your spirit feels alive when you hear words of truth, why you feel a pull toward growth, why you are yearning for more. It is not that you are changing into someone else, it is that you are awakening into the fullness of yourself. Do not rush this process. Divine timing is at work. What is meant for you will not pass you by. What is destined cannot be delayed forever. Even when it seems like nothing is moving, trust that beneath the surface everything is aligning. Just as seeds grow unseen before breaking through the soil, so too is your future quietly unfolding before it bursts into view. The path ahead of you will be one of surprises. Unexpected opportunities will appear. Doors you thought were closed forever will suddenly open. People who resonate with your spirit will be drawn into your life. Blessings you didn't even think to ask for will find you. And when they do, you will understand why everything had to happen exactly the way it did. Your higher calling is not just about what you do, it's about who you are becoming. It's about embodying love, walking in truth, living with courage, and shining light wherever you go. Your awakening will lead you to impact others in ways you cannot yet imagine. A kind word, a shared story, a step of faith, these simple acts can ripple outward and change lives. Do not underestimate the power of your presence. You are a divine instrument, and your melody will awaken hope in others. So take heart. Keep walking forward. Keep trusting the process. Keep listening to the voice within. You are on sacred ground. Your awakening is your breakthrough. Your breakthrough is your blessing. And your blessing is the beginning of a life that will not only fulfill you, but also inspire everyone who witnesses your journey. The angels are saying to you right now, you are ready. Step into your new path with confidence. Let go of fear. Let go of doubt. Walk boldly, for heaven goes before you, beside you, and within you. There are seasons in life where it feels like the very ground beneath you is shifting. You may not understand why things happened the way they did, why certain doors closed, why people you cared for drifted away, or why dreams you once held so tightly seem to slip through your hands. Yet, beloved soul, every step, every pause, every twist and turn has been under divine orchestration. Nothing about your journey has been wasted, and nothing about your pain has been overlooked. Your tears have been seen. Your prayers have been heard. Your silent cries in the night have been collected like precious jewels by the one who formed you. Not a single moment of your waiting has been in vain. You are being shaped, strengthened, and positioned for something beyond your imagination. What looks like delay is divine preparation. What feels like loss is divine protection. What you thought was an ending is the planting of a seed. Consider this: a seed must be buried in the darkness of the soil before it can break forth into the light. From the outside, it looks as though nothing is happening, yet within that hidden place, transformation is occurring. Roots are growing deep. Foundations are being established. The unseen is preparing for the seen. And so it is with you. This season may feel hidden, but it is holy. The darkness you feel pressed against is not your grave, it is your womb. You are being reborn into greater purpose, greater strength, greater blessings. The angels remind you today, your story is not over. What you've endured will not define you, it will refine you. Every storm has deposited treasures within you. Every challenge has carved resilience into your spirit. Every heartbreak has deepened your capacity to love. You are not broken beyond repair. You are not forgotten in the chaos of life. You are a masterpiece under construction, and the artist is not finished with you yet. Do not allow the weight of yesterday to crush the hope of today. Release what you cannot control. Surrender what you do not understand. Trust that the same God who guided you through past valleys will also lead you to future mountaintops. Trust that the angels who protected you when you didn't even know you were in danger are still standing guard. Trust that every no you faced was making space for a better yes. And yes, there is a better yes coming. A season of restoration is unfolding. Joy will meet you where sorrow once dwelled. Peace will flow where anxiety once raged. Provision will come where lack once existed. Love will heal where heartbreak once scarred. The story is shifting in your favor, even now. The blessings ahead of you are far greater than the pain behind you. You are being called into a life of abundance, not just material, but spiritual, emotional, and relational abundance. You will find yourself surrounded by love that is genuine, by opportunities that align with your soul, and by peace that cannot be shaken. You will look back and see that what you thought was breaking you was actually making you. What you thought was delay was divine timing. What you thought was rejection was redirection towards something far better. This is not just about what you will receive, it's also about who you will become. Your journey will awaken compassion in you for others who are walking through their own valleys. Your breakthrough will become someone else's testimony. Your light will guide others who feel lost in the dark. You are not just being blessed, you are being prepared to be a blessing. The angels are saying, stand firm. Lift your head. The dawn is coming. The breakthrough is near. You will rise, not by your strength alone, but by the strength of the one who carries you. You will shine, not by forcing light, but by allowing the divine light within you to radiate naturally. So, take this moment to breathe. To let go of the fear that clings to your heart. To trust again, even when trust feels hard. To believe again, even when hope feels fragile. Your future is not something to fear, it is something to look forward to with expectation. The miracles ahead of you will leave you in awe. The blessings that will pour into your life will feel like a dream come true. The love you will encounter will heal wounds you thought would never mend. Stay open. Stay faithful. Stay ready. For your story is still being written, and the next chapter will be filled with laughter, light,